the Huntington Beach Bad Boys back in the UFC. How you feel about being back, Tito?
You know, I feel really good being back. You know, I said I wouldn't come back, but where else I'm going to go to fight the best? You know, that's what it comes down to. Who do I fight that really is at my level? You know, Strike Force has Vidor and Babalu and Masasi, and that's it. I look at the UFC and they have the top 10 guys in the world. So, you know, compete against the top 10 guys in the world really matters to me. All the money, all that stuff, I got all that. It ain't about that anymore. It's about competing against the best. You know, now that I had my back surgery, it's been 11 months and I'm 100% now. You know, being able to wrestle and do jiu-jitsu and turn my punches all the way over when I'm boxing. It feels good, man. It feels good to have my leg power again.
You look like you're already in great shape.
I'm in really good shape right now. You know, I mean, I've been going for the last 2 months. You know, the first month and a half was really, really hard. It usually takes me 3 weeks to get in shape. You know, it took me a good, 6 weeks just to get in okay shape. And it was hard. It was probably the hardest comeback I've had yet. And but it's coming. I mean, this last week and a half has been, leaps and bounds. It's really been something that I haven't really expected to get to, but now that I'm there, it's like it feels good, man. But doing the road work really what it comes down to. Doing the road work, being able to hit mitts, being able to spar, being able to do the things I was able to do, when I first started, with having no back problems. So I'm excited to compete. November 21st, of course. Everybody buy your tickets. You guys want to see one of the biggest comebacks in UFC history and MMA history. November 21st, live Mandalay Bay. You got to get tickets and come and check it out, man. It's going to be my comeback fight, so I'm excited. I know all my fans are excited, and it's just nice to train with no back problems at all.
I heard you've been hanging out at Wildcard Gym. Where are you working with Freddie? What's going on over there?
I've been a Wildcard. I've been working with Freddie. Been working with Eric. Because Freddie just left to go train with Manny. So I've been working with the other guy, Eric, who's there, who's making me throw numbers, man. Throwing more than one punch, and that kind of stuff is what I should have beat Machida with. Throwing 1-2 punches at Machida, he moves out of the way. Now when I throw a combination 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's when you catch guys and knock them out. That's what I plan on doing. I'm putting my work in, taking myself out of my normal surroundings and being optional to other things. That's when you get better, is when you train with better people, and that's what I'm going to do.
And now, earlier this summer, your wife had twin boys. You guys got 2 boys now in the family?
Yeah, my girlfriend, she actually, we have twin boys now, that are more than anything, man. People are trying to explain love, and you don't understand love until you have a kid. It's my 3rd boys, so I got 3 boys, and I got 1 who's 7. Now I got 2 who are 6 months, and it's a lot of work. But at the same time, she's a great mother, and we're doing the family thing. It's awesome, man. Life's changed 100%. So now it just wants to make me work harder and do more things, so I can provide for my family.
And your boy Ray's Rob, his girl's about to have a kid. I mean, we could have a new team punishment, right?
A new team punishment, 10 years from now, we'll see. Cool.
And now give me your thoughts on Mark Coleman. I mean, this guy just coming off a great win over Stephan Bonner. He had a great fight with Shogun. Everybody thought he was over the hill, and now he's fighting at a top level again.
Mark Coleman, his natural weight is 205, I think. He was all juiced up at 265 at heavyweight. Now that he cut down and he's down at 205, I see him doing a lot better. I watched him and Shogun, and he did well. Shogun did catch him at the end of the 3rd round, but he was doing well against him. Now that I think he's reinvented himself and started training harder, he beat Bonner. I can't say that he's old because, look at Randy Couture at 46 and he's still doing it.
So this is a nicer Tito Ortiz?
I'm not going to say the nicer. I like Coleman, man. It's going to be bad blood when we step into the cage, but now he's a family man. He's trying to take care of his family, and I understand. But he's just going to be a stepping stone for me. I just got to do the next step to get a chance to fight for the world title. That's my main goal. Me fighting at 100%. Me fight for the world title. I'm going to be a champion again, 100%. I'm 34 years old. I still got a good 4 to 5 more years left of competition in me, and I want to get the best of it now. Now that I'm injury free, I'm excited. I'm excited to get up and train every day. I'm excited to do the things that I used to do prior, to push myself. The 6 days a week of training, of 8 hours a day of hard work, and it's going to pay off. if it's there, you can get it. You got to work for it. And that's what it comes down to.
When you look back at that Lyoto fight, at the end you were so close. I mean, can you talk about that? It seemed like you had him and just ran out of time.
You know, I caught Lyoto in the choke, the triangle, and I thought I had it locked. It was solid. I was pulling his head down, and he rolled, and it was just, you know, I wasn't in that greatest shape if I should have been, you know, leg strength-wise, and I could have finished it. Now when I train these guys and I catch guys in triangles, they don't get away from me.
They don't get out.
Nah, they can pick me up and slam me, whatever they want. They can get out of it. I don't transition to the arm bar anymore, which I did with Machida. I really just try to stick just to the triangle. My legs are long enough and strong enough, so I have to be able to hold on to it. So next time I catch him in it, he's really getting away from me. So I mean, it is what it is, man. Everything's happened for a reason in this world, and you know, I'm in a better place right now. You know, physically and mentally, you know, UFC have my back now. Dana White has my back now. You know, I'm thankful for him being a man of his word. You know, and he says, you know, you resign with us, everything's going to change. Everything's going to be how it was, you know, 5 years ago. I said, all right, let's do it then. And you know, I'm thankful for them for being Lorenzo, Frank, and Tito being as generous as they've been with my contract. Now I have nothing to worry about. Now it's just all about fighting. It's all about getting in there and giving the fans the best fights possible. And that's what Dana White wanted to get, you know, the best fights possible.
Some of the best fights still were with Dana.
Yeah, right. You know, I'm not even ranked in the top 10, which is great. I'm going to be the dark horse. You know, I'm going to come back. And then I look at it. You know, I beat Forrest Griffin, who's ranked 3rd or 4th in the world. I beat Rashad. I thought I beat Rashad Evans, who was 2nd in the world. Machida came closest to almost submitting. You know, I think I had a decent fight against him at being at the percentage that I was. So I still see myself, you know, at least in the top 8. But it's all right. I don't want to be ranked. I'll be the dark horse. And when I get the world championship on my belt again, or on my waist again, I know that I put the work in. And, you know, I'm a force to be reckoned with, man. I hope all these guys think that I'm done. They think that my career is over. Keep thinking that. Because when I surprise people, they're like, oh, I guess he was right. I know what I feel like mentally. I know what it feels like physically. I'm still learning. I'm still doing the work. You know, I started working with Freddie Roach, and I'm learning stuff I never knew before. You know, so now I'm putting it all together with the boxing, the kickboxing, and wrestling and everything. I'm getting back to my old self again.
Right on. And the last thing I wanted to hit with you was yesterday, your boy Rampage said he's done with fighting.
And Big says he retired.
What do you think? Is he really gone? I mean, a lot of people are bummed out by it.
Yeah, I'm bummed out. You know, if he's done, he says he's done. You know, good luck to him in the acting career. I wish him success. You know, but you know, Rampage has been through some battles. He's been doing it for 10 years. You know, all these fans they want to see us fighting for the rest of our lives, and they can't do that. There's no possibility. He wants to look for something that's after fighting. Was there something else to fall back on? You know, I was smart enough to start a clothing company, Punishment, that I can fall back on. I still see a few more years of competition left for me. So when I leave out knowing that it's time for me to go. But with Rampage, I wish success to him. You know? I understand some of the things he's been through. I've been through some of the same things, and you know, stand his ground. Let him do what he needs to do to make himself a better actor or just a better businessman. I support Rampage. I support Rampage in everything he does. He's my boy. I've known him since day one. You know, me and him trained together since day one. So whatever decision he makes, I support him.
Well, Tito, I appreciate you taking the time, man. And this is great following you around with this photo shoot.
Yeah, that's cool, man. This is a part of media day. Actually, I get to actually have a half day of working out today, thanks to UFC. So maybe they're on Mark Coleman's side. You know, it don't matter. I still got 2.5 more months of training. You know, I go up to Big Bear October 4th. I'll be up there for 7 weeks, and that's when the real training kicks in. I'm in pretty good shape now. You know, I'm good enough where I can hit mitts for 10 rounds. Hit the speed bag for 3 more rounds and hit the double in bag for 3 more rounds. So if I can put 16 rounds in with 30-second rest, I'm in decent shape.
You're already getting there.
Yeah, I'm running 3 miles a day. You know, I'm doing my wrestling. Getting through wrestling practice at Cerritos College. So it's tiring, but it's just one of those things. It just takes one step at a time. So November 21st, live in Mandalay Bay Hotel Casino. Every one of you got to come. Buy tickets now or buy it on pay-per-view. Watch me crush Mark Coleman's face.
Thanks, man.